Hello, everybody, and welcome into HCAM Sports Talk. Tom Nappi here, and right now we are joined by the Hopkinton Hillers boys varsity basketball team. We have head coach Tom Keane, as well as the captains Caleb Graham, Nate Casper, and Nick Paharik. Guys, how are you?
Doing good.
Very good. Thank you.
All right. Well, a tough game against Norwood the other day, Coach Keane. And Norwood, very good team. They ended up getting the win in that game, and a few offensive struggles to start off, but you made a nice comeback in the fourth quarter. Could you talk about that game a little bit? Obviously, it must have not been so fun to have the 7-game winning streak come to an end.
Yeah, it was definitely a tough game yesterday in the late evening. Norwood's a very good team. They've got a great season going. You know, they're 11-2 now, 12-2 now. So, I mean, there's no shame in losing to an excellent team like that. Of course, we wish we had, played a little bit better on the defensive end, and we wish we were able to convert a little bit more, both inside and outside offensively. But, overall, I can't be sad about the effort. The effort was there right to the very end. So, we're happy with that, and we're looking forward to tomorrow night in Holliston. On to the next.
Absolutely. Coach, your team is 9-4 on the season, and you have some great leadership at the helm. Could you talk about the team this year and, of course, your 3 captains that you have?
Yeah, absolutely. So, we've got a very well-balanced team, some good guard play, some good inside play this year. And we also have good balance between juniors and seniors and actually 2 sophomores. But, I really can't say enough about the seniors, Caleb and Nick and Nate, Alex Smith and Matt Kaufman. And I'm missing one. Who am I forgetting? I'm forgetting somebody. Right. I forgot somebody. Oh, it'll come back to me. But the senior leadership has been outstanding. Owen Schnurr.
Yeah.
So, those 6 have really done a great job leading this team. They've been into it every single step of the way, every game. They've always been team first, and they've just got a wonderful spirit about them. So it's been a pleasure to coach them this year, and I look forward to the last 3 weeks of the season and then the state tournament. Hopefully we can get that one more win.
Absolutely. You certainly have the talent to do it. Caleb, we'll start with you. What's it been like playing with this group? How's your season going? And what's your ultimate goal for this season?
The season's great so far. I mean, we had a tough loss last night, and it stinks that we can't play them again. But so far this season, I think our best attribute is our togetherness. We're always doing stuff after practice with the team. Right now we're at a spagger hanging out, and ultimate goal at the end of the season was to win the TVL, but we can't now. But now it's just have a deep run in the playoffs.
Absolutely. Nate, what's it been like playing with this group? How's your season going, and what's your hope for this team in the upcoming games and heading into the postseason, hopefully?
It's been great. I mean, this team just has so much chemistry, on and off the court. Every day we're doing something. Even before the season even started, we were always hanging out, where it's basically like a family. And the goal for the season is, to just keep winning, make it as far as we can, and just keep having fun and just being able to play with these guys.
And Nick, how's your season going? And what are some of the things that you've been working on this year to improve your game?
Season's been great. I love the boys. We've kind of created a family atmosphere, kind of like what they said. And I guess some goals are to just keep winning and keep becoming closer and closer as a team.
Absolutely. So, Coach, you got Holliston coming up. You saw them once already this season. Can you tell us a little bit about this Holliston team that you have coming up Tuesday night?
Yeah, so Holliston, it's going to be a good game for us, a good test for us. They have a younger team. They have a lot of juniors, not a lot of seniors on that team, but They certainly have talented players. But we're looking forward to senior night. So we're going to have senior night tomorrow for the Holliston game, and it's a great opportunity for us to honor the 6 seniors and really recognize all the time that they've spent, from travel basketball to middle school team to the high school team, and all the years that they've spent playing in the Hopkinton system. So it'll be a good night tomorrow night. So hopefully we can get a lot of fans out to the athletic center, and we'll be able to honor those 6 seniors, and hopefully our play will be worthy of senior night tomorrow.
Absolutely. And you must be happy to have the student section back rooting for you.
Absolutely. That's been one of the best things about this year is, getting closer and closer to what it was like before the pandemic, really, So, I've realized this year how much, I missed a full season, and how much I missed, being around the team, and how much I missed the practices and the games. And, it definitely makes you feel gratitude for being somewhat back to normal a little bit. And hopefully next year will be even more so.
Absolutely. And of course, if you can't make the senior night game, we'll have it for you live on HCAM. But hopefully everybody in town could be there to have a rowdy gymnasium for Holliston tomorrow. So Caleb, what has been some of your best memories of the season, and how have you liked playing for Coach Keane?
Uh-oh.
It's been awesome so far. Coach really holds us together, lets us know like when it's time to get serious and focus on the game. And every once in a while we joke around at practice. So it's really a great like environment. My favorite moment this season was probably either our Norton game or our Medfield game. 2 huge teams in the league, and we really we buckled down and played together and got 2 big wins.
Yeah, the Medfield game, that was a fun one. Nate, how about you? What are some of your favorite memories of the season so far?
My favorite memory was probably that Norton game. They had a huge fan section that was talking a lot. So just going in and beating them and shutting them all up was it was nice. And then that was also just like a big win on our season, and it kind of sparked our 7-game streak. And yeah.
Absolutely. Nick, how about you? What are some of your favorite memories from the season?
I personally like our first game against Westboro. I thought it was like a huge win for us, and to start off the season like that and see Coach super happy, I thought it really brought us up and was fun.
Absolutely.
That's my alma mater there, so I was a little bit happy about that one.
Beating Coach.
Yeah, that's right. That's my hometown, Westboro. So I was excited about that win.
It gave you some bragging rights.
That's right.
Well, the girls have a big game against Westboro this coming Thursday night. Crucial game for them.
Yeah.
Coach, so I'm curious. You've seen obviously a good look at the team being past the midseason point now. What are some of the things that you're going to have the team working on in practice to get ready for these upcoming games in the next couple of weeks?
Yeah. So, we're always looking for areas to improve. For us this year, defensive rebounding is an area that we want to continue to improve upon. And we've gotten better and better and better communicating on defense. But it's still an area that we can make some improvements upon. We got hit hard by COVID early in the season, and we had some injuries early in the season. So it's still taking some time to get on court chemistry going and rotations going. So we're continuing to work on that as the season goes on. We're getting better and better, but we're always looking to improve.
All right. And to the players, I'd imagine that you are enjoying having the student section back. I'm sure it excites you, having the crowd noise when you're out there. So let's have you make a plea to the people on why they should come check out this very talented Hillers team. Caleb, we'll start with you.
I mean, we're a fun team to watch. We like to get out in transition, play fast, and I think it'll be great. It'll help us out a ton if we can have some rowdy crowds to chirp the other team and keep us going.
All right, Nate, how about you?
Yeah, just like you said, we're a fun team to watch, really fast, and I feel like we have a couple highlights every game that gets the crowd going. So, yeah, having a crowd there to keep the energy up would be nice.
Yeah, like the behind the back pass, that was nice. Nick, how about you? Make a plea to the people.
Yeah, kind of like what they both said. Our team plays with some swagger, so we're pretty fun to watch, in my opinion.
And lastly, Coach, it seems like this is a close-knit group, and there's a lot of experience on this roster. This group's been together for a while, and I think certainly more than the roster last year. It must help having a team that's experienced and has played together for a little while now.
Yeah, they played together in the summertime, all summer long. They won the Milford Summer League together. And there's definitely a cohesiveness both on and off the court with this group, which of course makes it so much fun to coach and so much easier to coach when everybody's pulling in the same direction and everybody's together. So I can't emphasize enough how fun they've been so far this year. And there's just a good esprit de corps, a good feeling, when you're around them. So, I'm looking forward to seeing how much better we can get and what we can do for the rest of the season.
Absolutely. Well, we're hoping for a very long playoff run. I certainly think there's enough talent on this team to do so. And Coach, I know there's a bit in the future, but are we going to have the Hillers summer camp back this year as well?
Absolutely. And you'll see some of these guys coaching at the Hillers camp. These guys all did a good job last year for me, and they're going to do another great job. So, yeah, Coach, I always call it Coach Bliss Camp after the legendary Coach Bliss. But yeah, the Hopkinton Hillers summer basketball camp will be the second week in July and the fourth week of July. So after that 4th of July week. So, we had a huge number of students last year. And we look forward to having everybody back again this year. So that's for boys going into 4th, 5th, and 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th for 2 weeks. So we're really looking forward to that.
And I believe you take out-of-town kids as well, correct?
Yeah, that's been more recently. We've taken out-of-town kids as well. But, it's been filling up very fast. So I know Parks and Rec is trying to get the signups earlier and earlier every year. So you got to look for that. These guys all went to camp when they were in 3rd grade, and now they're working as counselors and working as coaches. So it's a wonderful tradition. It's really a wonderful camp to go to. So I highly encourage anybody to sign up for that through Hopkinton Parks and Rec.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be on the lookout for the signups. Caleb, Nick, you guys enjoy coaching the camp? You excited for another year coaching it?
Yeah, absolutely. Me and Nate were refs this year, and I'm excited to have my own team to coach next year, hopefully.
Now, do you all have your own teams and you compete with each other and maybe make some wagers? And
they have to pay their dues a little bit. They start out as counselors and then they go to coaching. So it always depends on what college guys are coming back and how many of those guys are coming back, whether they have to stay as refs or if they get to graduate to be a coach, So they're hoping for those older guys to move on to bigger and better things so they can coach more.
Yep.
And
less
flat.
Yeah, and less demonstrations.
Yeah, less demonstrations. That's right. The coaching job is a little bit better than the counseling job, I think, is what they're saying.
Definitely.
Absolutely. And the winner gets the bragging rights if you got the coaching job, right?
Right.
All right, guys. Well, we're looking forward to the rest of the season and hopefully a very deep playoff run. Thanks for taking the time to talk with us today.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it.
There it is. The Hopkinton Oilers boys basketball team senior night against Holliston Tuesday, and be sure to check out the upcoming HCAM broadcast schedule. We'll have all the Hiller boys varsity basketball games for you live on HCAM.